I find it so interesting on this spiritual journey when you revisit the bottom parts or the down parts of the loop that you've been living, and you've ultimately broken free from it. But as we know how this goes, life spirals, and life also has to bring you back down to what used to bring you down to test you, as I've talked about and as you've likely experienced. Because as you rise on the spiral, it's not like this. You're rising, you're going up every time. But within a spiral and within a loop, you're going to revisit spots that used to keep you down, that used to ultimately dictate where you're going to go. Because you'd be riding these highs, you'd be doing good, life looked exactly how you wanted to, you felt great, you felt super good about everything, and then came the moment where the universe and the Most High said, okay, this is all nice, but let's see if he or she can actually handle what's coming. And what do? They bring you back down to the thing that needs to be dropped. Are they going to collapse this time? Or are they going to be risen above this? Are they going to notice it and say, yeah, old me used to react to that. Old me used to take that situation and let it run the next 2 weeks of my life, perhaps month of my life, or permanently, and never got out of it. And so what fascinates me so much is like, once you've risen above this and you've noticed this to the point where when these things happen, you might feel it a little bit, but you just notice it for what it is. You sit there and you're like, yep, I'm coming back around on the loop. And the best way I can describe it, it's not an eerie feeling, but it's a very odd feeling, because you're looking around after being on such a high, whatever brought you down, or it could just naturally be that part of the loop that you're on in that time. But you're looking around and you're seeing all of these things from your past that used to trigger you so hardcore, used to bring you down instantly, used to make you so depressed, hate life, whatever it is, just a bunch of negativity. And you're just sitting there and you're like, wow, this is what I've risen out of. For the most part, maybe not completely yet for the most part, but the fact that you're able to sit and recognize that is proof that you've evolved. Is proof that you've made it to where you need to be. Yes, there's so much more in front of you, beauty, peace, love, happiness, but that in itself is an incredible thing. And when you notice that again, it can be a joyful feeling, but for me, it's just super surreal almost. I've never been in actual war, but it literally feels like you're revisiting a war scene. Like you're looking around and you just see a bunch of chaos and stuff that used to run your life, and now it's like, oh, I used to get upset about that. I used to let that drive my life, and of course you're going to criticize yourself, but you had to go through that to see it. And it's just the most surreal feeling.